Go ahead, Cliff. Take over.
All right, let's talk about it. So finally, we wanted to talk about something. In the spirit of March Madness, and for those who don't know, it's a big NCAA tournament that's going on for men's basketball and women's basketball, but it's going on right now. We wanted to do something like that for wrestling. So what did we do? We decided that we wanted to go for all the wrestlers from March of 2025 to March of 2026. We broke it down in brackets. So what we chose was we went with Raw, SmackDown, NXT, and TNA together as one, and then ROH and AEW as one and another. How did we come up with these brackets? How did we come up with the wrestlers? You had to come up with a minimum of singles matches, right? We wanted just strictly singles matches, no tags. I think what was the number of guys? Did we say 12 or 15?
15 initially, but got dropped down to 12.
Yeah, so there you go. So it was 15 singles matches, and then depending on how many matches you had on the year was also going to matter on where you play. So 15 was the number. If you got to, let's say, 14 matches, you're automatically in the bottom half of the rankings. Also with that, how did we decide the seedings? It was number of championships that you won in the year. It was number of championship if you're currently holding a championship, win-loss record, head-to-head record if there's still a tie, and then after that it would have been common opponent. So if we ever had people who faced off, bam, cool, one person won, one person lost, that person got seated lower. So that's how we came up with the bracket. And with that being said, we're gonna show the whole bracket. And if you guys don't know, you guys can actually look it up on our X page on Twitter, or you guys can find it on Instagram. We also dropped it there. But boom, here's what the page looks like. Here's what the matchups look like. We are actually going to go through because we want to get this done by WrestleMania. So we realize that we have to get cooking on it. So we're going to actually knock out not just Raw, we're going to knock out SmackDown today. Then next week, you guys are going to get NXT and TNA, as well as AEW and ROH. Now, this is the thing that we want to do kind of going into the future. So it'll be something that we will keep updating and keep going, keep grabbing and keep pushing forward. But we really wanted to focus on this right now, and maybe even next year you get a women's one. But for right now, we wanted to test out how this was going to work out. So there you guys go. So now you guys know we are up here. So we're going to start with the Raw bracket, and then yeah. So 30 seconds is going to be on the clock. That's the rules. All four of us are going to decide. Damien is actually not here right now, but he is part of the plan. And that plan is that he's actually watching the show and he'll actually text us who he wants to have picked in the bracket. So, with that being said, a lot of people are going to have a lot of problems with how we seeded these guys. But hey, some of these guys, they deserve the seeds that they deserve. And so, with that being said, let us unveil the Raw bracket. Y'all ready?
No.
Let's get into it. So our first matchup here, you guys can see Dominic Mysterio is our number one seed. He's going against Cruz del Toro, and each of us has 30 seconds on the clock. I don't have a watch, so hopefully you guys gotta pay attention to the clock and you guys can
Hold
argue
on.
guys'
Let
points.
me get my. I'll get it.
Because I don't wanna do everything because I've done a lot of shit for this now. And big shout outs too. I want to throw this out there, right? This was Lou's idea. Unfortunately, Lou had got sick when we were trying to set this all up. It was a big task too, but Lou had to go to the hospital. You know, he had a surgery. He's back running full health. Great for him. So thank you for the idea. Big shout outs right here to this guy underneath me, right here, Twitch Base, who was really responsible for helping get all the records put together. So when we had to get down to the matchups, he was the guy who actually he helped me pull all the singles matches together. And so we had our records going into each match. So yeah, big shout outs to him too. So
That was
with that
crazy.
being said, uh, Lou, start us off with who you taking, Dominic or Cruz del Toro, and why?
I'm not gonna tell you why. I'm just gonna pick because I was not ready for this after the last couple of days. My pick is Dominic Mysterio.
All right, cool. I'll go next.
Okay, go.
You don't need a reason why. It's Dominic Mysterio. Like let's just keep it a bean. Like, like, look at what Dominic has done in the past year. He is not only the Intercontinental Champion, he beat John Cena to become a two-time Intercontinental Champion. He is the AAA Mega Champion. Like, he's doing the thing. And oh, by the way, he also got injured too, and
And
was
stop.
still, and was okay.
Yeah, so shot clock violation.
I
And
don't
yeah,
like
we
the
got those
30
real things
seconds.
going on.
I bet. Go ahead.
All right,
Dom
Twitch, go
Mysterio.
ahead.
Dom Mysterio. If I have to
And I'm
explain you
also
why.
taking- Yeah, I'm also thinking Dom in this. There's no real. Yeah, the man won 3 championships, and he was currently holding 2 titles. You know, being a mega champion, so a tag team, and then also having an intercontinental. Again, you did the point. You know, beating John Cena twice, or beating John Cena to win it back. Like, what else? What else is there really to say? Like,
It was
Dom
a year.
Yeah,
a
it
year
was
down.
a year.
In a year. Yeah. So big shout outs. All right, so let's get into our next matchup. This is where things are going to start getting. We kind of knew that this was going to be a thing that was going to happen. All right, let's get into this next matchup. Our next matchup: Braun Breaker versus Finn Balor. Lou, start us off.
Braun Breaker. Braun Breaker stood out more than Finn Balor all year.
That's fair. Chaz, go ahead.
Yeah, Braun. Finn has always, at least when Dom was taking over, and when the Dom and Liv thing took head front of the Judgment Day, Finn Balor took a back seat. He's always been in the back seat of the Judgment Day, and it just shows. Braun Breaker rose to the top this year. The vision, even like everything that Braun's done. I mean, he main evented the Netflix season 2 premiere. He was he's in the biggest
Fine.
story coming back.
Go on, Twitch.
Braun Breaker. Like Chaz said, he had a phenomenal year all around, so it's kind of hard to say Finn topped him.
Yeah, I want to go with Finn. My heart wants to go with Finn, obviously, but yeah, I'm with you guys. It's definitely Braun over Finn. Moving into our next matchups, and this is why I love the fact that we're cooking with this, right? John Cena versus JD McDonough. I feel like I already know where all of us are gonna go with. So go ahead, Lou. I want to see this order: Lou, Chaz, Twitch, and then I'll go last. Yeah, it's on
Cena.
Lou. Yeah.
And I'm gonna be very honest. I'm just gonna pick who I think is. I'm not gonna give any explanation. We're just gonna make this fast.
Okay. I like
You
it.
guys-
Yes, Chaz, we can
you guys
see
can-
you.
What'd you say?
Yeah, I'm going with Cena as well. I mean,
Yep.
that was gonna be. I knew that one was gonna be lopsided from the jump. All right. Moving
Hold
to
up.
the next one.
Hold up.
That's fine. Let
This
him have
guy here
Could be wrong.
Don't worry about it.
is entitled to his wrong opinion. Sorry, I just saw it and it said.
Yeah, it's fine. Let him have it. Let him have it. Because the funny part is that you know he can have it, but all of us are we're all on one side. All right, let's go with it. Our next matchup is Dragon Lee versus Austin Theory.
Dragon Lee, and based on because we didn't see much of Austin Theory as they were bringing out his new look after his injury.
Yeah. Dragon Lee.
Dragon Lee.
Okay. I too am gonna be going with Dragon Lee, just because I mean when he had that run with the tag titles with AJ, it just made sense. So let me see. Comment section be popping off. I like it. We got Lee, so all of us right there is right there on the spot. So let's move into our next matchup, which is gonna be fun. So we got Penta versus Akira Tozawa. And apparently I can't spell check because Akira spelled wrong. I just realized I was like, dang, all these fail safes didn't even work out, man. It's still at least I had a spelling error.
No one had a biggie year besides Dom than Penta when it comes to breakout year. His first year in WWE was amazing.
Yeah. But
Penta.
we have listeners who can't hear that.
Oh, well then
What
you
if
should
they're
be
live?
watching us on the live show then. That's what you should be doing. But no, I'm sorry. San Romero. Yeah, Penta. I don't like Lou said it.
What if they're
If it's
blind?
not Dom, it's Penta.
Yeah.
It's
I
for
agree.
sure Penta.
Yeah, I'm going with Penta as well. So it's definitely that. Here's our next one. We have Jay Uso versus Otis.
Yeet.
Nobody asked you.
Yeet.
Yeah,
Otis.
What'd you say?
Otis.
You're going okay. I'm glad that you're going with Otis. I'm gonna take Jay in this one. So, I know because you're over the whole yeet
I'm
thing.
over it.
That's why you're going with it. I can respect it. All
Well,
right, our next
give us an
matchup right
explanation
here.
why.
Here's our next matchup. This one is probably going to be a tough one because of what it is, right? It's Gunther versus Chad Gable. Now, included in Chad Gable is the original El Grande Americano.
We don't know
Wow.
that. That's Chad.
We don't know that's Chad.
First of all, yes, you do. Stop it.
That could be Hulk Hogan.
He's dead.
That would be awkward. On a slight
Um,
case of death.
If Mr. America came back, that is wild.
But what's Gunther's new nickname? The Career Killer, the Career Ender.
Career ender.
Enough said.
Okay, I like it. What do you guys have?
Yeah, I'm going with Gunther.
Okay.
I don't know, like Chad got hurt, so he was out a good chunk of the year. But yeah, I'm gonna go with Gunther. It's just Goldberg, John Cena, AJ Styles. Yeah. He also beat Jay. Didn't he? He said he beat Jay.
Yeah,
You know.
it's good. It's good. Yeah.
Time.
Yeah. Like literally, Jay. You go through the
I
biggest
mean,
of
it's a
biggest.
time.
Sorry.
Go on, Twitch.
Gunther. Chaz said it best. Goldberg, Cena, AJ. Soon to be Rey Mysterio.
Fuck
No.
you.
First of all, no. Okay, that's Gunther over Chad. All right, cool. Moving on. Our last first round matchup is going to be CM Punk versus Kofi Kingston. Now, also, I'm going to preface this out there too, because a lot of people are going to be like, wasn't Kofi Kingston a champion? No. He had won the tag titles in 2024, so that's why he is not higher up on this seed. Although you can make an argument, but no. All right,
CM Punk.
The world champion.
Yeah, CM Punk.
yeah, I too am taking CM Punk over.
The
that
world
was it.
champion.
All right, let's take this back over. So that's our first round that we just had. So we're gonna go back up through. I think we just knock out all of Raw and then we'll just knock out all of SmackDown. I feel like that's just
Alright.
easier. I'm actually gonna put this in there, and I'm putting this in our group chat so that way I can keep track of everything too. We'll go back to the layer because I didn't anticipate this much. So these are kinks that we'll be working out as we keep it going. Let's go into the Raw bracket. Back up. So we have Dominic Mysterio versus Braun Breaker. Now we're
This
starting to get
is
to
what
the-
I was talking about. This is what I was talking about. Oh,
I gotta go with Dom because Braun's been hurt for a little bit.
So Dominic.
Oh, yeah. I don't like this at all. I'm gonna go with Dom. I don't. Yeah, and it's the same reason with Lou. Braun's been hurt. I feel like if Braun wasn't hurt and if he's still doing what he's supposed to be doing before he got hurt, I feel like my answer probably would have changed.
That's fair.
Even with Braun being hurt, I still put Dom over him. Dom's been a double champion 90% of this timeline. Like,
Yep.
Listen, I'm gonna give it to Dom as well, and I'm just gonna say it like this: Who beat the goat? Who's one of the
Yeah.
last wrestlers who beat the goat? That's all it is. That's all that needs to be said. Like, I ain't gotta say no more, and I'm not going to. So we gonna move on. Let's move on. So we have John Cena versus Dragon Lee. I feel like this is gonna be. We're all gonna be pretty unanimous in this.
Moving to the next one. Yeah.
I'm gonna pick Drag. I'm just playing John Cena.
Yeah. Like, Right.
Yeah, I was waiting for him to like commit to that lie. I was kind of hoping you would commit to that lie. All right, let's move into our next one. So we're gonna have Penta versus Jay Uso. Now this one, this could be interesting.
I still think that Penta had the second best year of this bracket, so I'm gonna go with Penta.
I have to go with Jay Uso. I think this bringing Jay Uso back down to reality, going with his brother, and then, and then him trying to win the Rumble again, and then I'm not going with Jay Uso. I'm going with Penta. I can't believe that. No, I'm going with Penta. Penta.
But
As I
you
was,
do have a
I,
you do
I
have
was
a
explaining it to in my head, and as I was talking out loud, I go, I don't believe this. No.
you do have a good point because Jay won the world championship and he won the tag team champions.
Exactly, and so that was really my basis, but I still think the rise of Penta over the past year beats that, and yeah. Because you're
Penta.
right, Lou. You're right. The world title and the tag title definitely matter. Yeah, I'm going Penta. That's a tough
Penta.
one.
Yeah, that's fair. I'll be fair. I'm gonna go with Jay Uso. Like, I really am gonna believe. I only stand with it. You know, in the year that he had, like he was, he was the champion of WrestleMania. You know what I mean? He may have lost the title, but he was there.
Wow.
My man he was holding it down. Then, he won tag titles. So, and I mean, he's still pretty relevant. And this new side of the character, I'm kind of digging with too as well. So it's also I wanted to put it in there. So, yeah, I'm gonna take Jay in this one. And I do, I do love Penta.
Time.
I'm gonna take Jay. Well, it's time. I mean, it's already over. Like Penta won. Like,
I can get it.
Fuck Dean.
yeah, wasn't Pent out for a second? Yeah, he was. He said, "I'm staying with Jay."
Fuck Jay and
Jay
fuck
has
you, Dean.
a better TV spot. This is also true, but yeah. All right, let's go to our last matchup for here. We're taking Gunther versus CM.
Man. Oh man.
It's not even a question for me. I'm gonna be honest, with y'all.
I'm gonna go with Gunther.
I won't distrust the loyalty that this podcast and this network has shown to Phil Brooks. And I think that him main eventing WrestleMania against two of the biggest stars of the decade and everything that he's done of leading the charge for Monday Night Raw, I'm picking CM Punk. It's hard. It's really hard. But that world title means something, and that main eventing WrestleMania means something as well. So I'm gonna go with Punk.
Okay.
Valid points. Now I'm going to tell you why you're wrong. You retired 3 legends. Wholeheartedly. No one will ever take that away from you. Your WrestleMania matches won't be taken away from you. They'll be forgotten eventually, just like a bunch of WrestleMania matches. Everyone will remember the person who retired John Cena.
I like it. So we're gonna need Damien to
Yeah, I knew it.
because I'm going with CM Punk. Because while yes, you guys are valid in saying that he retired Goldberg, he retired Cena, he retired AJ Styles, who beat Gunther last?
I
It
mean,
was Mr.
congratulations, you beat Gunther.
Yeah, you beat
Technically,
Gunther.
Roman Reigns
Thank you.
beat
Thank you
Gunther.
for saying it that way. Because we understand how big of an accomplishment that is, first of all, that you're beating the ring general. Okay, so I am taking CM Punk
Time.
in this.
Wow.
Yeah. Right
Hey,
there. So now we
Damien,
must wait for Damien to put his 2
Damien,
cents.
remember that favor you owe me?
That's crazy. Wow, we're only in
mad,
we're
man.
only in the raw bracket, and you're gonna pull out the bribery card. Jeez.
No, I'm not pulling that out yet. I've been holding that card for
And
10
this is
years.
what I was kind of like hoping on, like that would happen. Like some point we were gonna have, like this moment where like, oh my god, like who is really moving on? Because if we're looking at the card the way it lies, right, it's the 2 seed that we're looking at, and I mean
Yeah.
it's valid, bro. Like whatever way we decide to that this podcast leans,
You know what?
it's valid.
Fuck this. I'm gonna take it away from Damon and change my pick. So he
No,
can't be
you
on.
got to keep your boy. You got
You already
sit
locked
right
in.
there. You got to sit
Yeah,
right
no,
there. Boy, and enjoy that
Once it's
stupid
locked in,
music
it's
from
locked in.
the
And once your time up, it's locked. Yeah.
Let's see.
Hot diggity
So
dog!
as much as I don't want to agree with Chaz at all, I also choose Punk.
Damien is
Punk
also Cena.
over Gunther
Woo! You better
Damien's
Mario.
also my
Again.
friend, so.
again.
And
Let
that's
me,
what
let
the
me get this up
Damien, hey, PI dog. PI.
What are you stealing? Penta shit now?
No, it's funny enough. The PI thing is actually because it goes down. If you look that way, it's a P and an I.
So here's
We're
where
gonna
it's
talk
going to
about
get real difficult. Let's bring this back up. So we have now had Dominic over Cruz, Braun over Finn, Cena over McDonough, Dragon Lee over Austin Theory, Penta over Akira, Jay Uso over Otis, Gunther over Chad Gable, CM Punk over Kofi Kingston, Dominic over Braun Breaker. We have Cena over Dragon Lee, Penta over Jay Uso, and CM Punk over Gunther, which means that we have
Hey, thanks for checking out this episode of the 3 Count Podcast. If you like this and you want more 3 Count Podcasts, go on over to our YouTube page, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell button so you never miss when we put out a video. Also, follow us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Twitch, all things social media, 3 Count Pod _ on X, 3 Count Pod, everything else. Also, make sure you buy our merch at foryourwear.com and prowrestlingtees.com. Also, you know what? Just watch another video right now. Like, right now, we're gonna walk away and you're gonna play another video.
Now it's time to shine. Now a little bit of soul, now drop me some line. Now it's time to set it off, drop some gangsta fun with some OG Snoop, sipping gin and juice. Now get loose on the floor, I'ma sit